Hello everybody. I know it's been a few days since I've been on here. I've been busy working in the garden and putting up some grass bales with my walk-behind tractor and baler. I'll turn the camera around and show you these bales. I'm sitting in my Morton building on the four-wheeler. Of course it's shaded in here. It's starting to get warm out. I think it's supposed to get near 100 today. But anyhow, I'm going to turn the camera around and show you these bales real quick. Right there they are. There's 19 of them. They came from the west side of my driveway, between my driveway and the fence line of my property line. I got some good brome grass growing along there. I have some more I cut down on that side of the driveway, which I'm going to bale here in about 2 days. This was a really good part of the grass. There's some that had a few weeds in it. So I cut that down separate. I cut this down, let it dry, and got it baled. So it's free of weeds and everything. It's a nice good green grass. And then the others that had a few weeds in it, I cut down yesterday and I'm letting it dry, and here in a couple days I'll bale it and I'll save it to feed to my own animals. I don't like baling grass up or hay or anything with weeds in it and try and sell it to a customer. I want good quality hay. It keeps the customers coming back. The stuff that has a little bit of weeds in it, I keep for myself and feed to my animals, because I know what's in it. I know there's weeds in it. I don't want weed seed getting spread at somebody's place and then them trying to fight weeds. Well, that said, I got on Craigslist yesterday to see what hay was bringing, because the prices of everything else is going up. Food, gas, lumber. Of course, they say lumber's going down now, but it's still high. But with this economy, I wanted to see what hay was bringing. I didn't raise my price on my hay. I sell this for $5 a bale. I've gotten more for that same hay, taking it to the sale barn. But I figure if somebody comes here and picks it up, I'll let it go for $5 a bale. I try helping people out whenever I can. I got on Craigslist, found an ad from a gentleman that lives over at Salix, which is a town not too far from here. He posted in his ad that he's looking for 10 to 20 bales. Well, I happen to have 19 real good bales right here. So I messaged him or sent him an email through Craigslist and told him that I had the perfect hay for his hay needs, that I had many round net wrap bales of brome grass, and told him that I wanted $5 a piece for him. Well, he contacted me back. I told him I'd send him pictures of the bales, so I did. And then I told him I thought I had 20 alfalfa bales from last year, which I didn't. I only have 10 left. I have some grass bales and some alfalfa bales from last year, but only 10 of alfalfa. And I think he was looking for either or maybe both. So anyways, through a little discussion on texting back and forth, he's going to buy some hay from me, and he's going to get back to me and let me know when he can come down to get them, probably this weekend maybe, or one evening, I'm not sure. But whenever, I'm going to make sure I'm available for him. In his ad, what caught my eye is he said that he was needing 10 to 20 bales if anybody would be willing to sell him some small bales. That he had some goats, he had chickens, rabbits, and a mini cow, a miniature cow. So that really caught my attention, because he sounded like a gentleman just like myself. Probably has a small acreage, has a few animals, has some goats. I don't know if he milks them. Didn't get into detail with him on that, but when he comes to pick up hay, I'll talk to him about his animals. I figure it's a good opportunity to possibly barter later on, because I've been wanting goats. Maybe I can trade some hay for some goats. I also want to get more rabbits. I have a rabbit I got gifted to me a couple years ago, and it's a French lop. It's just a pet. But if he has rabbits that are like a meat rabbit, I'd like to start getting some rabbits for meat. Raise some rabbits and put them in the freezer. So that's always a possibility of doing some bartering, trading hay for rabbits, maybe trade some hay for goats. If he's got the breed I want, I just want a good milk breed. Nubian or Saanen or Alpine or even La Mancha if that's what he has, but I don't want none of them smaller breeds like Pygmy or Nigerian Dwarfs or any of them. But it's a great opportunity to maybe do some bartering with the guy. Just through the text, seemed like a really nice guy. I told him that I admired his ad that he had stating that he had goats and chickens and a miniature cow. And so I told him the animals I had, and he said, yeah, kind of like Justin Rhodes or Doug and Stacy. So I knew he was familiar with homesteading YouTube channels. So then I told him, hi, Penny, get on up here. Penny's wanting to join me on the four-wheeler. Sit down, girl. So anyways, I mentioned that I had a YouTube channel that I do homesteading. I said I don't do it I said most people call it a hobby farm, but I don't call it a hobby farm. I do it out of necessity. Grow a garden. I told him I grew a garden and raised these animals. I had pigs and stuff, so I have meat in the freezer. And so I might gain a new subscriber. He might subscribe to my channel. He's going to go check it out. So don't be afraid to communicate with people in this matter. You never know, it might benefit you. I'm hoping that he's a repeat customer and comes back and buys more hay from me. And as long as he does, when I have repeat customers, I cut them a little slack on the price of hay. Sometimes I'll give them a little bit of a discount, or if I have some bales that ain't up to par, I sell them to them fairly cheap, which as long as it's something that I know can eat it, and a lot of them won't go to waste, and they'll still get some value out of it. But that said, don't be afraid to stick your neck out and get to know people. It might benefit you. We'll see how this relationship goes with me and this guy. But I think we're going to get along good. Maybe one day I'll be able to go over to his place, check out his miniature cow. I've always wanted a miniature milk cow, like a miniature Jersey or something. But anyhow, enough said. Thought I'd just get this video out. Bings I hadn't posted nothing. And hope it gives you guys ideas to reach out to other people. Might benefit you. See y'all later. And don't forget, I love you. Bye.